Assalamu alaikum, dear Muslim brothers and sisters. I'm Mariam B. Kamara and I do Islamic lifestyle video. And if you're interested in that content, don't forget to hit that notification button below and subscribe to our Layla family. So whenever I post a video, you're going to be the first to be notified. Meanwhile, for those of you that are new here, welcome. Ahlan wa salam. And I must say I'm excited today, alhamdulillah, and I'm grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving me another opportunity to make Islamic lifestyle video. So today we are going to be talking about our connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how to rebuild our connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. First question is, have you felt sometime in your lives that your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was so strong to the extent that you could feel it, and then at some point, sometime you begin far away from your creator? And this is obvious, is happening to almost every human being. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy as we go through the video to see how best we can rebuild our relationship with our maker. The first one here in rebuilding our connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is to be fully aware that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows us more than we know ourselves. And there's no one that knows us on the earth more than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because Allah is the best of knowers. So we have to take that first recognition that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is fully aware of whatsoever we do, whatsoever we planning to do, or who we truly are. One here is that remember that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is closer to you than anyone or anything in this world. Allahu Akbar. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is always closer to us, and he's closer to us like the bone in our neck, and he is the one that will always, whenever we are going through fear, we rely on him. It is only him that can protect us, that can take away our fear. It is only him that hears us whenever we are in the dark places that no one can hear. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only one that can see what is going on, and the only one that can hear us, because he's the most merciful and most forgiving. And he is the only one that can help us in any situation we find ourselves. No matter where we go, up and down, we won't find anyone that will take away our stress, our difficulty, other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So by we recognizing this one is another way of getting in, rebuilding our connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Here is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the wadu. He is the wadu. He is the one that loves all of his creation. So we should consider recognize that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves us. He loves us so very much, so that he loves us. So by we recognizing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves us, he's the wadus. We do things, sometimes we forget about him, but he's still always there for us. Whenever we call on him, he is always there for us because he loves us. Whenever we call on him, he is ready to help us. So we should know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is a wadu, and we should recognize that in order to rebuild our connection with Allah. And four again is knowing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. He is the most merciful. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most merciful. He is merciful to us even more than our own mother. You might do something to your mom, and then something you might do to her, and she will tell you that sometimes parents abandon their children, right? They abandon their children, and saying, I have abandoned you, or you have ceased being my child or my daughter because of so reason. It happens, so Allah mercy is endless. There is no nothing on the heaven and the earth that is merciful like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is the most merciful because we do a lot of things. We go even against the line that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say we shouldn't. But once we come back to ask for forgiveness, and we come back and ask for forgiveness, how many times? And we keep going to the same thing, doing it, and we're coming back, we're going, doing the same thing, like falling and rising, falling and rising. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is still merciful to us. He still forgive us. He's the most forgiving and the most merciful. So by we recognizing the forgiveness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is another opportunity that we can use to get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to rebuild our connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as our protector. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one that always protects us. Whenever we go to sleep, you don't know what is happening, but once you, even those that does not recite dua before they go, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala still choose to protect them. So even those that does not worship Allah, Allah still protect them. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is our protector. There's a hadith that says whenever the entire mankind come together to help you, they won't benefit you except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala choose it to happen for you or have written it for you. And whenever they come to harm you, they will not be able to harm you except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have chosen that for you. Another way is that we should practice is talking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whenever we are making dua, we should talk to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We should share our dreams, we should share our plans, and we should also talk to Allah what we want and what we are going through. We should practice that. Myself, I have facing difficulty in doing that, but I'm trying, inshallah, to practice in talking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in front, if to say I am saying. So we should establish this in Alhamdulillah now. So we should establish this, in order to feel that, and of course we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one that can solve all problems. So we should be ready to, share our problem with Him, and we should also remember that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, another way of getting a connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we should know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one that keeps secrets, and He does not disclose anyone's secret except you remove the cover over your secret. Allahu Akbar. This should be the first on the list, but it is not the last, even though I'm saying it almost closer to the last. Establishing our 5 daily prayer regularly on a regular basis is a way of getting reconnected to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we should always pray our 5 daily prayer on time, and we should make sure and pray to Allah to not miss any of our 5 daily prayer, our obligation on prayer, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say what He loves most for His servant is what He obligates on them. So we should make sure to do this, and also by doing it with another voluntary salat is also a good one, a way of getting reconnected to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And some of those, ways that reading the Quran and understanding the exact meaning of the text you have read is another way of getting connected to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give all the understanding. Jazakallahu khairan. Love you, and see you in my next video. My protector is Allah. He knows me more than I